We worry about sugar and fats, but loneliness changes your brain chemistry faster than a bad diet. If the house feels too quiet today, this video is your prescription. Let me ask you something gently. When you woke up this morning, how quiet was your home? Not peaceful quiet, but that deep, empty quiet, the kind where the walls almost echo your own thoughts back to you. If that feeling sounds familiar, stay with me, because what I'm about to share may change how you see your mind, your health, and your future. This is not just about feeling lonely. This is about what loneliness quietly does to the brain, especially as we age. Doctors are starting to call it the empty house syndrome. Not because the house is empty, but because the brain slowly starts to feel that emptiness too. Now, before we go further, I want you to know something important. Nothing here is meant to scare you. This video is about understanding, hope, and very practical steps you can take starting today. If you were watching from the US or the UK, chances are you know this story well. Children grow up, they move out, partners pass away, friends drift apart, retirement changes daily routines. Suddenly, the house that once felt alive feels quiet more often than not. At first, we tell ourselves it is normal. We say, "I'm fine, I enjoy my peace," and sometimes that is true. But for many people between 50 and 85, that quiet slowly turns into something heavier. Here's the science part, explained simply. The human brain is a social organ. It evolved to connect, respond, and interact. When we talk to someone, hear laughter, or even argue gently, the brain releases chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. These chemicals protect memory, mood, and focus. Loneliness disrupts that process. When the brain senses long-term social isolation, it shifts into a mild stress state. Cortisol levels rise, inflammation increases. Over time, areas of the brain linked to memory and emotional regulation begin to shrink slightly, especially the hippocampus, which plays a big role in memory and learning. This does not happen overnight. It happens quietly over months and years. Many seniors think brain shrinkage only comes from dementia or genetics, but loneliness is now considered one of the strongest risk factors for cognitive decline, stronger than lack of exercise in some cases. If this is surprising, you're not alone. Most people never hear this explained clearly. Now, let me tell you a short story. A retired teacher named Margaret lived alone after her husband passed away. At first, she enjoyed the freedom. She read, watched television, and kept house tidy. But after a year, she noticed small changes, forgetting appointments, losing words mid-sentence, feeling tired even after sleeping well. Doctors ran tests. Everything looked normal. Blood work was fine, no major diagnosis. What changed her life was not a pill, it was connection. A neighbor invited her to a weekly walking group, just once a week. Then she started volunteering 2 mornings at a local library. Within months, her memory improved, her mood lifted, her energy returned. Nothing magical happened. Her brain simply started receiving what it had been missing: connection. If you're still watching, take a moment and gently tap the like button. It helps this message reach others who may be sitting in a quiet house right now, wondering why they feel off but cannot explain it. Now, let us talk about signs of the empty house syndrome that many people ignore. You may feel mentally foggy more often. You may replay old memories more than engage with new ones. You may feel anxious for no clear reason. You may talk less even when around others. You may feel tired but restless at the same time. These are not personal failures. These are signals. The brain is saying, "I need stimulation, meaning, and connection." Here's the part that matters most. What can you do about it? I'm going to walk you through this step by step. Simple, practical, safe. Step 1. Name it without judging yourself. Saying, "I feel lonely" does not mean you're weak. It means you're human. Naming the feeling activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that helps regulate emotions. Simply acknowledging loneliness reduces its intensity. Say it out loud if you can. I feel lonely sometimes. That sentence alone is powerful. Step 2. Create predictable social contact. The brain responds better to regular connection than random bursts. One phone call every Sunday, one weekly class, one scheduled coffee. Don't wait for motivation. Use structure. The brain loves routine. If you're in the UK, local community centers often offer low-cost walking groups, book clubs, or craft mornings. In the US, libraries, churches, and senior centers provide similar spaces. Even online groups count. Video calls stimulate facial recognition areas of the brain. Step 3. Move your body while connecting. Walking with someone is more powerful than sitting and talking. Movement increases blood flow to the brain. Conversation adds emotional stimulation. This combination is incredibly protective against cognitive decline. If walking is difficult, seated group exercises or chair yoga still work. Step 4. Teach or share something you know. One of the fastest ways to re-engage the brain is to feel useful. Teaching activates memory, language, and emotional centers all at once. You don't need a classroom. Show someone how to cook a recipe, help a grandchild with homework, share a skill online. Your life experience has value. The brain knows that, even if you forget sometimes. Now, a gentle warning. Avoid replacing human connection with endless television or scrolling. These activities stimulate the brain superficially, but do not provide emotional feedback. Over time, they can deepen the sense of emptiness. Use screens to connect, not to isolate. Another important safety tip. If loneliness is paired with persistent sadness, loss of appetite, or sleep problems lasting more than 2 weeks, talk to a healthcare professional. Depression and loneliness often overlap, and support is available. There's no shame in asking for help. Let me say something directly to you now. If your house feels quieter than it used to, that doesn't mean your life is smaller. It means this chapter requires something different. You are not meant to fade quietly into the background. The brain remains adaptable well into the 80s and beyond. New connections still form. New memories still matter. But the brain needs a reason to stay engaged. Here's a small challenge for you. Before this day ends, have one real interaction. A phone call, a message, a short walk with someone. One moment of shared presence. And tomorrow, do it again. If this video is resonating with you, subscribe to this channel. We talk honestly about aging, health, and the changes no one prepares you for. Each week, we share science-backed advice that respects your experience and your intelligence. Before we end, I want you to picture this. Imagine your brain like a house with lights. Every conversation turns on a light. Every laugh warms a room. Every shared moment keeps the structure strong. Loneliness turns lights off one by one, but the wiring is still there. You can turn the lights back on. You are not late. You are not broken. You are still here. If you found value in this video, share it with someone who might be sitting in silence tonight. Sometimes one shared video can be the first step back to connection. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay connected, stay curious, and remember, your presence still matters more than you know.